Thank you for visiting JacksonSun.com. I'm Heather Howard, a senior in the AV production class here at Southside High School. Today we are visiting high school sports columnist Brandon Shields to talk about Hump Day Hype. There was an interesting tweet on Twitter concerning the USJ game. Brandon, why don't you tell us about it?
Thanks, Heather. Well, first of all, let me just go ahead and say, with all due respect to Tipton-Rosemark and USJ, which is where USJ is going, they're going to Tipton-Rosemark Friday. This game was not expected to get a lot of attention this week, and honestly, we expect USJ to do what they usually do against Tipton-Rosemark, which is have the clock running with a 35-point advantage by halftime. But yeah, there's an interesting tweet this week that came from one of the Tipton-Rosemark players directed at Trey Smith. It said, Trey Smith is about to get it this Friday. He overrated. That came from a young man named Stanton Connell III. He's referring to Trey Smith, the offensive lineman from USJ. He's 6'7", 300 pounds, and a lot of people are afraid of him apparently because he has had to tell people that he's not going to eat them. Stanton Connell III may not get that assurance because there is no worse way to start off a football game than angering the largest guy on the field. And Trey Smith is a very nice young man when you talk to him. I've interviewed him. I've had my kids there with him when I'm interviewing him. He's playing with them and stuff. But you get him on the field, and he tends to become kind of a monster. And Stanton Connell III may need some help from his other offensive linemen, Stanton Connell II, Stanton Connell I, and just get a lot of help to try to get around Trey Smith, and it's going to be difficult. I think this game just became a whole lot more interesting for USJ and Trey Smith, and he got a little more motivation to work hard this week, and USJ may come out of this with a big win, but they were probably already going to do that, but I think they're going to work a little harder for it this week.
Thanks, Brandon. We'll see you tomorrow for the stat line.
See ya.